All right, here we go. Welcome to the Crazy Hat Chemist. Today we're doing another basic stoichiometry problem on the overall unit of stoichiometry and dimensional analysis. We're going to do this problem here, the fifth problem in this series. Okay, here we go. Bam! So basic stoichiometry number 5. What is the mass in grams of 5.62 times 10 to the 22 molecules of ferric chloride? So the first thing that we need to do is get the formula for ferric chloride. So pause the video, write down the formula for ferric chloride. Here's a hint just in case. It's ferric, that's a iron Roman numeral 3. And then chlorite is a polyatomic ion, that's ClO2 1-. Okay? And these are the two ions that you're going to be using right here. That's the iron 3+ and the chlorite, that's ClO2 -1. I'm going to take the 3+ charge and the 1- charge, one for the 3+ charge for the iron and the chlorite 1- charge. Absolute value of those numbers. Flip, bring it down, write down your formula. You're going to need a parentheses around this one. We're going to be using this flowchart like we have been on all of these problems. We're going to start off with molecules, because that's the 5.62 times 10 to the 22 molecules. That's the number that we're starting off with those units of molecules. And we're going to end up with a mass, and that is right there. So can we go directly from molecules to mass? There is no direct path there. Therefore, we need to go from molecules first to moles, and then from moles, then we're going to go to mass. So you're going to write down the molar mass for ferric chloride using your periodic table. Then you're going to set up that stoichiometry monorail, just like we did before. You're going to start off with 5.62 times 10 to the 22 molecules of ferric chloride. Then in the denominator, the next term where your unit canceling is going to be, you're going to have molecules, and then in the numerator will be moles. Your next term will be moles in the denominator and grams in the numerator. What's the number in front of the molecules? Avogadro's number. What's the number in front of the mole in both the numerator and denominator of subsequent terms is a 1 and then the molar mass. So this is the setup that you should have right here. You should have the molecules canceling out. Notice that Avogadro's number is in the denominator and it's associated with molecules. And the 1 is associated with moles. Excuse me. And the moles cancel out. And you should have gotten the correct mass for ferric chloride. That's 258.21. It has 2 decimal places because the oxygen has 2 decimal places as well as the iron, and the chlorine has 3. Okay, you're canceling out your units just like what you got right over here. We're looking at significant figures. There's 3 significant figures in my starting number that I have. There's an infinite number of significant figures in front of the 1 for the mole, and 5 significant figures for the molar mass of ferric chloride, and 4 significant figures for Avogadro's number that we're using, and an infinite number of significant figures in front of the 1 for the mole. We're going to get a number from our calculator, and how we're doing this is we're going to take all the numerator terms and multiply them, then divide by our denominator terms. So it's 5.62 times 10 to the 22 times 1 times 258.21 divided by 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd divided by 1. And this is the number that we get in our calculator. We're going to round this to 3 significant figures, that is, and so we're looking at this 9 for rounding. 9 is 5 or greater, so I'm going to add 1 to the preceding digit. Therefore, that 0 becomes a 1. So now I have 24.1 grams of ferric chloride. I got a number, units, formula. Enough of that. That should be perfect for you. Okay? Redo that problem and check it out again. I'm the Crazy Hat Chemist, and I got one crazy hat going on over here. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye now.